Hey, we're Dicey Decisions, a group of friends who really like to crack each other up, and sometimes we even do it while we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is play Dungeons and Dragons. Uh, this is our first stream campaign, Finding Purchase, set in the world of Tal'Dorei Reborn. These crazy characters, and I mean my friends, not just their characters, will be trying to make their way through the heist adventures and the keys from the Golden Vault. Let's meet the cast.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. My name's Justin. I can't do this anymore. I'm Justin. I'm a network engineer, and I'll be playing your cleric. I hope you really enjoy our show and get into all sorts of shenanigans with us.
Hi, everybody. My name's Daniel. My preferred pronouns are he, him. By day, I'm a healthcare data analyst and freelance writer. And I've been playing D&D in some form or another since the classic Redbox days, late 1970s, early 1980s. And when I'm not gaming or working or spending time with my lovely wife Leslie, I'm an actor in the local theater community. I count cooking, animated films, and rooting for South Florida-based sports teams amongst my greatest passions. And I will be playing Garrick Stillbraid in our adventures. And I want to thank you all for coming on this journey with us. I hope you have a great time.
Hey, everybody, I'm Scott. Preferred pronouns he, him. I'm a college professor, lighting designer, and production manager. I've been playing RPGs since the early 80s and currently involved in far too many campaigns as both a DM or a player. I'm also an avid board game player. Now, when not nerding out with friends, I love to cook and I also love to go hiking. For this campaign, I'll be your DM, and I'm really looking forward to sharing all our dicey decisions with you.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'll be playing Ashrina this campaign. I've only been playing D&D for a couple of years, but I absolutely love it. I'm super excited for you guys to join us on this, what I'm sure will be a chaotic journey.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm an environmental science teacher on the material plane. I'm so honored to jump into this group with these amazing people, and bringing Sliver to life is going to be a real pleasure and a joy. Thanks for coming with us.
I'm Sean. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Kid the Rogue. I've loved playing games since I was old enough to sneak downstairs to the basement and watch my parents playing Treasures of Tarman on the television, so pretty much my whole life. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to play games and tell stories with my friends and to share that with all of you.
So there you have it. Now grab a beverage of choice, maybe a snack, and enjoy all the dicey decisions that we make as we roll into tonight's episode of Finding Purchase.
And then he was dating Taylor Swift.
Hi, everybody. We are Dicey Decisions, and we are here with our Finding Purchase campaign for episode 29 of the Finding Purchase campaign. This one is a series of heist adventures from the Keys from the Golden Vault book, but we have set the campaign in the world of Tal'Dorei from Critical Role. When last we left our heroes, they had spent some time grieving and planning for a trip to bury their fallen comrade, Tarlin, who had requested to be buried in his home city of Whitestone with his beloved Joe. In part of the preparation, however, there was a pre-scheduled event where Sliver got his debut at the Laughing Lamia Tavern in Iman, and was a rave success, and his friends were all there to celebrate with him, including their newest friend, Rurik, who was introduced to them through their clasp agent friend, Irrigan Rockfist, who recommended he take the trip and look over these folks as they bring these bodies across Taldore. Are there any preparations anybody wanted to make before leaving Amon?
I'm good.
I had something that I had to do for Kid. So before we meet up, Rurik will meet them at the Bright Vagabond. He'll already be there. It'll come up later.
All right.
I'm sure not awkwardly at all.
But Rurik is also going to excavate the coffin because I have mold earth and I can just dig around it.
You are easily able to pick up the remains of Joe from the backyard of the Bright Vagabond. Tarlin's body was prepared at the Church of the Raven Queen for you. And the cart now has 2 pine boxes, one slightly dirtier than the other, in the back of it.
Can we cover them with something?
Absolutely. How would you like to cover them?
Literally anything. A tarp, just like anything that isn't looking at the corpses of Tarlin and Joe.
Yeah, they're in boxes. So, I mean, but you even want to cover
Yes.
boxes to not be
Yes,
reminded
please.
every time you look. Absolutely.
Yeah. I just put pack blankets on top of them.
Shrina flips off both boxes and then climbs into the driver's seat.
Kid will slouch his way into the back as his tradition.
I forgot to mention in the intro, tonight we are without Dan, who plays Garrick. He was unable to join us this evening. Garrick is very introspective. He will be there on the journey with you all, but without Dan's voice. So with the cart loaded up, you are able to head across Iman, or leave Iman and head across the continent, heading east and then north to Whitestone. I'm going to bring up a map to share with you all.
Oh, we didn't just have like a random person with this map predestined for us.
No,
Some guy threw it in the sand.
Somebody made a sand castle out of it. Yeah.
Jurgen was like, "Here, have this, rest stop map."
I mean, if you want me not to give out maps anymore, I can totally not give out maps.
No, I like the map. I'm just giving you a hard time.
It's like one of
This
those
one-
like 50 states maps you get from Shoney's as a placemat, This is Jurgen's map.
How about a map that has spots for each gold coin of all of the cities you have traveled to?
Right.
So there's just one on Amon for Kid, and then one. I don't think Toad Hop will be.
That one gets a penny.
Right. So yes, you will be traveling across on the Silvercut Roadway, which travels all the way through to Western. And then you will take the what is that road called? Trail something.
Torchwood Way?
Or Torchwood, right. Torchwood Way to Turstfield and up north into Whitestone itself after you pass Toshby. It's about a 5-day travel. So, are there any special preparations you would like to make as you travel?
Well, I do want to remind Kid that I saw some shady person at the concert, and just we need to be on the lookout.
That's true.
I'll spread that through everybody.
Yeah, that's right. That person that disappeared out of the crowd.
Maybe he just didn't like your music.
That's impossible. His music was fantastic.
I'll also
it
just
was,
say
but-
that we've seen Roderick look like a lot of things.
Who's Roderick?
You said his name wrong.
I wanted to make sure that Rurik knows what it is before we start calling him Wadwick.
I think it'd be funnier if we just told Rurik that his name was Wadwick. It's Sliver's dad.
It's not. He's not. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
He's one of our contacts in the organization. It's been very helpful in the past, and of late we haven't heard much from him.
Could you describe him? Maybe he went through the tunnels.
He's hard to describe. He's just.
Yeah.
How do you describe him, Kid?
I mean, he's a lot of things, right? I mean, he's pretty nondescript. He's about as nondescript as I am, but he's tall, sort of broadly built a little bit, but not overly so. Obviously strong, but not like a fencer's build, right? But he's very just kind of brown hair, and I don't know, Sliver, any distinguishing characteristics? He sort of changes himself every time he goes to a new neighborhood, so it's hard to. He's very good at disguise, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I've ever really seen him.
Not adequately hydrated.
When you saw him, did he have any facial hair?
I think he has a goatee.
Okay. He doesn't.
Do none of
really,
us
so-
know what he looks like? Is that what
I mean, I do.
So
I
just
could
sum up.
describe him, but
Without me having any input at all, you guys have exactly relayed what it's like having seen him, because it's like you can't remember. Like every little thing, like to each of you, you have like a mental image, but they're all slightly different, and you're not sure if what Kid said is right or what's in your head is right or any of that. Sliver's got a little bit more consistency with him, so Sliver has a more consistent mental image.
Did
But-
he have a cane?
he did when you guys saw him.
That's
He
correct.
uses it sometimes.
Okay, I'm
But-
glad I'm not crazy.
He doesn't use it at home. He's very fit. He's not at all injured.
He doesn't actually
So-
need the cane?
What
No,
I've
no.
gotten is a not too tall, not too short, nondescript, brown hair, might have a cane, fencer's build, strong but not bulky, and yeah, I've seen a guy like that.
I think you've literally described every
Yes.
man in a mon.
Every brunette man in Amon.
Yes.
I've seen
Brunette,
several
huh?
like that through the
Okay.
tunnels.
Also, as we travel, I'm gonna occasionally kind of give Kid an eye and nod over at Rurik and whisper to myself what we're doing, and Kid probably will catch on pretty quickly. is I'm casting Prestidigitation on Rurik and seeing how long it takes for him to get dirty again.
I feel like you shouldn't clean somebody without their consent.
But it's amazing how fast his face picks up dirt. After a while,
I'm
it's
gonna make a performance
giggly.
check to not start just laughing and sort of cracking up here in the back of the wagon for no reason.
I
You
suspect
did say he was like Pigpen last time.
he
I said
did.
22.
And
I did not say that.
I did.
yes. But I do suspect that, much like Pigpen, he had an affinity for that dirt sliver.
Yeah.
Don't make me turn this cart around.
Well, I guess you'll find out tomorrow if the dirt comes back.
Can you not
But
be
Why
dirty?
tomorrow?
it doesn't come back instantly. It's not. But
It takes about 20, 30 minutes.
it's not magical dirt.
You don't know that.
Yeah. You don't have a mirror, do you?
It's literally box texted onto your body. There's no way around it.
At all points.
You are
It's
dirty.
dust of disappearance, except like it's just dust.
It's just dirt.
Dirt of
appearance.
Dirt of dirtiness.
Dirt of appearance.
So as you travel along the Silvercut roadway, you're passing windswept fields, like lots of tall grass off to either side of you. It's quite pretty in the bright light of day. It is a pleasant, cool breeze blowing through the fields. Relatively uneventful passing of the first day. You figure you're about halfway to, as night falls over the first day, you're about halfway to where the Silvercut roadway crosses with the Wildwood byway. So you're about halfway there on that stretch.
Kid is definitely sort of, despite himself, he's never really left Amon other than the one trip to the prison that we're not allowed to talk about or know where it is. So basically, this is the first time Kid has ever really left the walls of Amon. So he is pretty, just in spite of himself, very interested in what's happening.
The biggest difference for you, obviously, the vistas are pretty grand looking, and you're not quite used to that, but it's the lack of noise. It's probably somewhat unsettling for someone like Kid, who has been a city boy, to be out here like this. That lack of noise is probably like pretty obvious to someone like you.
Yeah, I think we went like a little bit north to that mansion, but that's as far away as Kid has ever gone. So I'm sure after a few days of silence, to start to
You all would also notice after days of traveling, Rurik just keeps kind of looking up at the sky, nervously. Like he peeks up and just shivers a bit.
Oh, I wouldn't know that. I'm driving.
Well,
Rurik is agoraphobic. Doesn't like being outside.
Do we notice that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He keeps looking up and just shaking and open sky.
What's the matter, Rurik?
There's so much of it.
Yeah. They say it's just like the surface of a cavern, but painted blue.
Nobody says that.
It's the quiet for me. It's really unsettling.
You people got to get out more.
So I assume as you guys camp for the night to get some rest, will you set watches, that kind of thing?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that we will.
All right.
Garrick takes all of our watches.
Yes, that is perfect. We love that. Garrett takes all 3 watches in case he can sleep in the wagon.
I don't know how many people have dark vision. I know Pebble does.
I have a lot of dark vision.
Hmm.
I have none. Wait, I think I might have bought goggles. Did I?
Rurik
I
has
have
dark
dark.
vision.
I
Maybe
also
not.
have dark vision.
I think we all.
Yes.
Everybody
I
has
have
dark
goggles.
vision.
Just Pebble has more.
Mm-hmm.
About double everybody's night vision.
Tarlin had the same
Didn't she? Oh, because of the
Who?
Moonweaver, right?
because of the Moonweaver. Yeah.
I'm sorry, who?
Rurik will offer first watch.
Okay.
I just don't want to interrupt my sleep. The middle watch is the worst.
Mm.
So
Once I
Rurik,
get in, I snore pretty bad, but it's a small size. You'll see.
well, hopefully I'll be awake for that. So you can wake me up to go second.
I'll
if
do
you
second.
Want, and
I'll do
with
second
me?
watch with you. Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose that leaves me with third watch.
I'm sorry. Would you prefer a different one?
No.
You sound so sad.
No,
Garrett-
it's perfectly fine. I'm happy to go to bed first.
Garrett can watch with you.
So who's on first?
Rurik.
Rurik and our mule
Okay.
named Barney.
And Sliver's on second with
That is not
Ashrina?
the name of the mule. The mule has a name.
Does the mule have a name?
It does.
Well,
Nobody's
Well,
ever asked. It's in my
Well,
backstory.
Tarlin's dead, so now we'll never know.
It's too late. It's too late now. We'll
It's
never
on-
find out.
It's on the harness.
Oh.
The mule's name is Seraph.
Like sans serif?
Like the angel, Seraph, Seraph.
Yeah, what
So
Amanda said,
not
like
sans
sans
serif.
Sure. Like the font.
The mule is a font of stubbornness.
All right. So you each take your shifts at night. The evening passes uneventfully. The weather stayed pretty calm with a slight breeze through the night. Did not get too cold, and you get a full night's rest.
So, before we go on, I have to describe this because it informs why he's so dirty. So he wakes up, Kid and Ashrina, no, Sliver and Ashrina, for middle watch. Once they're awake, he goes off a little bit off the side of the road, wild shapes into a prairie dog, digs himself a hole with just his head sticking out, and he sleeps for 8 hours that way because my wild shape lasts 8 hours. So when he wakes up, he turns back into Rurik and kind of bursts out of the earth and shakes off the dirt. That is why he's so dirty.
Shrina's never been so disgusted.
That is so brilliant.
At least he does not snore. I mean, at least he only snores a little tiny.
Right, he's tiny, so when he's snoring, it's just the sound of a prairie dog snoring, not the sound of a dwarf snoring.
But it's like a dwarven prairie dog snore.
Right.
Right.
It's really big and like nasally, but coming out of a little prairie dog.
Excellent.
So that answers your question of how he gets dirty that quick. He wakes up and digs himself out as a dwarf.
I thought you were gonna be like a chinchilla and take a dirt bath.
I thought about that. I couldn't make a good reason why he would do that. But I did think of that. So
Okay.
yeah, nice big stretch and shakes and just dirt falls off of him. And then he climbs into the back of the cart.
The second day, as you head overland, same kind of thing. Nice weather. There is a mountain ridge to the south side of the road that you come upon that is actually quite beautiful. The sun hits it very nicely, and gives you some nice view for the ride as you go. As you start to approach near the end of the day, but not quite the end of the day, you start to approach a crossroads of sorts, and you see a large stone marking at where these two roads meet. Please make history checks.
History.
Yes, please.
I would have made
Wow.
10 good berries yesterday.
Sure.
So 10 magic mushrooms. Everybody gets 2 magic mushrooms.
Magic mushrooms.
Yeah, they're just good berries. They heal for 1 hit point. And they count as a full meal.
So, what are your history checks?
Out of 15.
17.
I got 10.
I also got a 15.
So, Sliver and Rurik and Kid, you recall that in the history of Taldore, that this crossroads was once the place of a massive gallows where Drasig, the evil lord ruler that was the big giant warlord for many, many years, he slaughtered many innocents, war heroes, and etc. at this massive gallows. The gallows, once Zan Taldore overthrew Drasig, were torn down, and a monument, this stone monument, was put up at this crossroads. Carved into the stone, as you guys get closer, you see an inscription that reads, "The standard bearers of revolution honor the innocent dead. Vengeance will not restore the lives of the lost, nor will it appease their spirits. We vow you will receive justice, for justice will ensure that no more guiltless blood shall be shed."
May I use stone cunning to find the origin of the stone of the statue?
Yes.
Cool. I will double my proficiency in history. So that's a 15 to try and figure out the origin of the stone.
You recognize it right off the bat. It is from Craghammer.
Okay. So it was probably made by one of the Mason guilds.
Absolutely.
I'll look for a maker's mark. I'm sure there is one somewhere. We don't need to...
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Sure. 16.
It is quite weathered because this has been here a very long time and it's not protected at all. But you do find a maker's mark and you do identify the dwarven clan that was responsible.
Can I use the mending spell to restore the maker's mark part so it looks like a fresh maker's mark so people can identify their heritage and stuff like that?
Yes. So you are basically using the mending spell to, clean up the edges of the carving on the stone.
Specifically the maker's mark, because that means a lot to
Absolutely.
Rurik. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I will relay that story as I'm doing it. So Ashrina gets the details of it too. Revolution and sparing the innocents.
Yeah, you
What
do
you
get
doing back there, Rick?
Oh. Did you mean Garrick or Rurik?
Yeah, you. Would it be better if I called you Rue or Rick?
You can call me whatever you like, as long as we have an understanding of who you're talking to. Because I'm confused. Is Rurik is me. Rick is also me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a nickname.
never
I've never
thought
had a
to call-
nickname before.
Yeah, I've never thought to call Garrick Rick. I guess we could have 2 Ricks. But
That
what I was
makes
thinking,
it way more difficult.
but funnier, maybe.
I don't think so.
Garrick nods his head. No. No.
I'm cleaning up the maker's mark here. It was, a clansman from the Slags in Craghammer, a mason.
You know him? Is it someone you?
I don't know
met?
this individual. I'm familiar with the family.
Cool.
I'm sure Ashrina is absolutely riveted by Craghammer history.
Rocks are stupid. I'm sick of rocks.
That's a terrible thing to say, Pebble.
Well, nothing good has ever come out of Craghammer, so
You came out of Craghammer.
yeah, I'm terrible.
That's not true, sweetheart. You're a wonderful person.
Don't call me sweetheart.
I saw you when you were this big, Pebble.
How big were her ears when she was that big?
Same size.
So
She's
sort of
grown into
gnome
them.
thing?
Yeah. The ears and the nose are the same at birth, all the way through life.
Some say they're still there after you die. Just waiting.
Again, I
Next gnome to
say,
come along.
nothing good has come out of Craghammer. Especially rocks.
What about this tombstone? That's pretty cool. Or this plaque
Monument?
or monument? Yeah, I guess it could be a tombstone. But yeah, monument.
Do you want me to check underneath?
No.
No.
We have enough dead bodies with us as it is.
Yes, that, what she said.
Have you
Okay.
ever been to Whitestone, guys?
No.
I have.
No.
You have.
I've been all
Do
over.
Were you under it? Oh, no kidding. How are you old?
We discussed this 2 days ago. I'm 67.
Oh, that's right. You're 67. Right. Okay.
Which, again,
Yes.
young adult for a dwarf.
Right.
Because we live
I
longer.
guess 67 years is a good long time to travel.
Yeah, most humans are dead by then.
Well, I've been, and we've all been to the frozen wasteland, way up north. Have you been up there to the prison?
We're not
Yeah,
supposed to
all
talk
by
about the
itself.
prison.
What? Why were you in prison?
We're bad people.
Well, Ashrina was really the one in prison.
Pebble. What did I tell you about making waves? A pebble thrown in a pond makes a lot of waves.
Sharina's just
Oh, it was an assignment. And then we went to a gnome town underground. And
Ooh, tell me
that
more.
wasn't too far. Oh, it was neat. There was it was made of islands with like a long drop in between the islands underground, and I think there was lava. Yeah, there was lava down there because it lit up the whole place, so you could see in the dark.
Oh, I bet the
And
rocks there were beautiful.
couldn't
We didn't
see
have
him too
time
well.
to look because the whole place was infested with constructs made by a
Yeah.
mad tinker that were all trying to kill us. So,
Is this a daily occurrence? Do I need to worry
Well,
about tinkerers?
There is a reason that Aragon asked a healer to come with us.
I thought he was joking.
We get hurt.
I don't know that
sometimes.
Aragon knows how to joke.
That Aragon has a great sense of humor.
Yeah, he laughs all the
Does
time.
he? Or does he just
Get
not
drunk.
know
Yeah,
what
he
he's
probably just gets
saying?
drunk.
Okay, well, he is amusing.
What do you think,
That's
Rick?
not the same thing as being funny.
We
Rick,
love
does
you.
Aragon have a sense of humor?
As much as I do.
I'm talking to Garrick, sorry.
Ugh, I hate it already.
Just kidding. I was talking to you. Isn't he a buddy of yours?
Not funny.
I mean, I think he's a buddy as much as you guys are buddies with him.
Oh,
We're
okay.
coworkers, colleagues. I've just gone out
Gotcha.
for a drink with him before. And he invited me to your show, which is fantastic. You're a great singer.
Thanks. It sure was fun.
Was that last song about this kid or a different kid?
Oh, no,
never
no.
know.
You know.
It was
There are
about a
lots of
pirate.
kids.
Didn't you hear my preamble? Captain Kidd.
A very dangerous pirate.
Mm-hmm. Covered with tattoos. Big golden smile.
See, I don't
Stab
have
you
any
in the eye.
tattoos.
better
It's
not
got to
say
be a different
stab you.
person, right? I don't have any tattoos.
Yeah. Of course.
That
Very,
makes sense.
very different. Yeah, it was just something
What
I
do you
made
think's
up.
up there?
Oh,
The sky?
Yeah.
Change bringer.
Airships.
You know
Usually.
what?
True.
Sliver can make you fly. You can find out yourself.
No.
You want to fly? I can take you
No.
up.
I think you should do it.
Well, you want to see someone fly?
I
mean,
think
it's
he should
not that
experience it
spectacular.
himself. I mean, there's nothing like the first time you ever get to fly.
That wouldn't be the
I
first
would
time
just-
I've flown.
I will just say that even with the
I
fly
hate it.
spell cast on him, Rourke would have to choose to stand up and go somewhere.
How about levitate?
I have flown before. I can wild shape into flying creatures. I've turned into a bat. They're great underground. There's no sky.
I could let Seraph fly us around.
Don't torment our mule.
Like, if you just started flying and went straight up forever, where would you go?
You'd meet the Changebringer, who would slap you back down to the ground, probably. But I'm not sure.
I don't know.
the
Maybe that's how you get to the
non-prop-
astral plane.
Ooh, maybe. I'm sure somebody knows that answer. I've never gone that high. It gets really scary when you're super high. It's hard to breathe. Anyway, and it's cold. Did you know it's cold up there? Really cold. I mean, we've been on an airship. Yeah, you know it's cold.
I've never been on an airship.
Well, that's going to happen a lot if you're going to hang out with us. That's
What
like,
do you mean
one
a
of the
lot? We've
big-
only ever been on an airship once.
Well, that's my plan anyway. We're going to have our own airship. We're going to be cruising all over the place, going
Feel
on
like that's-
adventures that we choose.
I feel like that's bad for the environment.
Flying is
Airships?
bad for the environment. I can confirm that. As the environmentalist here.
Just blue rock.
A blue rock,
Why?
where?
I guess. Well,
Starts
it's
looking
in
around.
the airship. No, it's you probably know what they are. They're magical blue rocks that fly.
Oh, the enchanted ones. No. Those don't count.
Oh,
How do they not count?
I
They're
guess-
still rocks.
But the magical property is not part of the rock, it's part of a spell. It doesn't count.
when you say bad for the environment, do you mean like when you dump the chamber pots over the side?
Yeah. You're literally making shit rain.
Language.
Well, you're not supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that over a town.
Well, you don't. How do you not? How do you not know that there's not a little town there?
Gears turning.
You look.
Like you saw how small Toad Hop was. What if you are dumping your chamber pot and some poor child of Toad Hop is getting hit in the head with a turd?
Language.
Turd isn't a bad word.
Is it not?
No, that one's
turd
okay.
is not a bad word.
That's
Kid will
the
sort of
medical term.
lean towards the Pebble language.
I'll stab you again. I'll turn this cart right around.
I prefer that
So
to
help
another
me.
stabbing, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Why'd you stab him?
He scared me.
It's true. I did sort of have it coming.
You're
You
very
don't.
cavalier about it.
Well, you don't sneak up on a. You just don't sneak up on a Shrina. I should have known better.
He got to keep the dagger.
I did. I pulled it right out and put it right in my pocket. And went about my day.
I reach into my pouch, take one of my good berries, and just pass it over. Think you'll need this more than me.
I guess
You
it
guys
depends
think
on how
we
many
should-
more times you call Asherina Pebble.
She's just a sweetheart.
What about Miss Pebble? Is that okay?
No. Don't call me Pebble. Don't call me sweetheart. What is
I
this?
like it.
You're
Sweetie Pebble.
Shrina just closes like, do we have a covered cart?
You
Yes, now we do.
You can't put up the dividing window in the limousine.
In the limo.
I think we do. I'm pretty sure it's a covered cart. Shrina's just gonna close the covers. I need to talk to Simon about getting stones.
So this day passes. You have another night of camp on the road. Weather gets a little bit more windy, but not cold, and you are able to pass another night on the road traveling. The next day, the third day of the journey, you expect that you will make it into the city of Western by the end of the day, but you do have to travel through some foothills and cross a river. Shortly after the river, the foothills get a little intense on the road. And there's a bit of a switchback that you're having to take the cart up through these hills a little bit. I would like perception checks from everybody.
Bodes ill.
Hey
Hold on,
guys,
I'm looking up the history of Western.
Well,
if we
I
are
have
going
21.
across, if we're going across bridges and switchbacks, that's a good place for an ambush. So heads up.
29.
Jesus. All right. So where in relation to the cart would each of you be?
Well, apparently I'm in the back with the windows closed.
I am driving.
Where in the cart?
I will probably be in the back as usual. Looking out, though, very interested in what's going on outside the cart as we pass, as my 21 perception indicates.
Since it's covered, I'll be sitting up on the top playing my mandolin.
In your own
Right
little
out in the
world, it would seem.
Out in under the bright blue sky. Practicing the new song I'm working on.
Given that Garrick is doing a bit of a brooding pass, he'll walk the slack behind the cart.
I really need to hit him with prestidigitation. He's in the dust cloud.
So you definitely, with a 29, Rurik, you hear what is a signature growl of a predator cat as you guys make it your way up this switchback. And then you hear another and another. And then there's a whole chorus of them.
Rurik knocks on the little window.
No.
We're being hunted.
And just as you say that,
Kid will kind of sit upright a little bit.
and just as you say that, you see a creature that looks like this. Black fur,
Oh, you
yellow
son of-
eyes.
Always, always, always. It's always.
Come bounding in your direction, and there are several other movements happening around you. Let's roll some initiative.
I don't like that it has goat eyes.
That's very scary.
The goat eyes that are so creepy.
It is an actual.
I know what those are.
It's an actual critical
frog
role
eyes.
monster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I got an 8 initiative.
All right.
I got a 12.
17.
24. I like to go first.
Psych, the Moorbounder rolled a nat 20 for its initiative.
Are more bounders in this book?
Oh,
There's a few
boy.
things
Oh.
I can do well, and I can do them extraordinarily well, and that's about it.
Don't think more bounders are statted out in this book.
They're not.
There are 6 more bounders. Ay, ay, ay.
For my druid knowledge, are more bounders CR 1 or less?
None of your frickin' business.
I just want to know if I can wild shape into one now that I've met one.
We'll worry about that after.
That's fair.
he's gonna wild shape into a Moorbounder while we're fighting Moorbounders, so we just kill him too.
Just hide among them. You're my family now.
All right. Well, I'll share this map with you.
Oh, that's way more than 6. That's
It's a lot.
kind of a lot.
That's quite a few more than 6.
Wow.
Kid?
It's about 4 more than 6.
Fuck. Yikes. This is why I like the city.
Yep, that's fair. We have wall that prevent this.
We have wall. we have wall. There's lots going on. It's got lots of good things going for it. All right, so I am going to hop out of the back of the cart here.
I forgot about my staff for rests.
I will bonus action
Oh.
dash.
Someone gonna grab Garrick?
Not it.
Yeah, I got him.
Great. Just roll an initiative just to get you in the right spot.
Wow.
13.
It's rough.
All right.
All right, so bonus action dash over to Moorbounder number 9. I got advantage on this attack because it has not gone, and
Correct.
I am going to try to do what I do best. Oh, that's a bunch of garbage.
Stereo 8s.
Double 8s. That's a 15.
That will hit.
Hey, that's exciting. All right, we'll get sneak attack for this. So that's fun. Do some damage here. I'm gonna re-roll that 2. Hey, all right.
I'm gonna leave it right where it
2/3
is.
chance, exactly the same. So 28 points of damage to that Moorbounder.
It screams in pain.
But it's not dead, which is
not.
concerning to me. Well, all right. That's all I got. So I bonus actioned. I moved. I ran over. I did a big stab. I am going to hope it doesn't bite my face off.
Okay.
This is why I stay in the city.
All right, let's see this one. Oh, wow. So they are called moorbounders because they're really, really fast and they can jump really far.
I could have guessed.
Math checks out.
It leaps up the cliff. And then a move action to get there.
Throw Joe's body out the back.
Including the leap. It's mostly bones.
They're tarlins.
And it will take an attack with its claws on, looks to be Garrick.
Oh, shit.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
14 points of slashing damage as its vicious claws rake into him. Leaping down from above to the front, the moorbounder attacks your poor mule.
See, this is why we didn't need to know its name. It's just gonna fucking die.
The fucking episode we learned its name.
Uh-huh.
Survived 29 episodes.
Oh, crit! oh, this is
Bye,
terrible.
Seraph, we hardly knew ye.
Yeah, it just mauls this mule, shreds it right there in front of you.
Why do we bother learning anybody's name? They all just die.
It's Seraph's turn. So someone want to roll a death saving throw for the mule?
Is it just a 20?
Yeah.
Ah, 18.
That's a single success. All right.
The worst part about it is now our cart is stuck in the mountains.
We got a druid.
So offensive.
I
mean, you're right, but
quick, turn into a badger. Pull the cart.
So this one would have to double move. It's going to double move around this way to here. Sliver.
This is why we should have been on an airship. Sliver is surrounded, isn't he?
I mean, you have 2 in melee with you, yes.
Okay.
And
Sliver is going to jump off. Nope, I can't do that. Oh, boy. First of all, I'm going to give Garrick Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Garrick, you got this. Kill that one real quick. And then... Nudge. I'm going to slide off the side of the cart. Nope. So I'm on top of the cart. Are they... Am I in melee with them from the top of the cart? Are they that big?
They're large.
Okay. I'm going to jump off the cart out of the reach of number 13 and land on number 23.
Okay, so 13 is going to get an attack of opportunity on you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, he'll take a swipe. How's a 10 get you?
That misses.
All right.
Even
I'm
the
going
dice
to-
respect the rule of cool.
I'm gonna land on number 23's back and polymorph into a T-Rex.
Okay. So give me 1 second.
Yep.
Doing fucking Beast Boy over here now. What's going on?
We have 2 druids.
Oh, if you hum a few bars, Sliver can fake it.
Rather
Oh,
have a T-Rex pulling a cart than a giant badger.
well, dang. Gotta blow my big wad immediately.
So Sliver, I'm just going to move you out of the way.
Okay. The reason I didn't do this in the crypt, I turned into a bear, is because a T-Rex couldn't fit.
Oh my god.
So Sliver jumps down and literally just becomes this huge dinosaur.
Can I land on him, or do I have to be next to him? Because I wanted to do it as I came down to squish him.
Well, it's an action
Yeah.
to turn into
I
a
can't
T-Rex. If
Right.
you want to fall on him and take fall damage, you can totally do that.
If I hit him, yeah, I'll take fall damage.
Okay. So you and E each take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Bonk.
Now gotta find T-Rex stats.
I'm going to share it with you in 1 second.
And then a concentration check for taking damage.
Right.
Oh my god.
So do you have hidden now? Did I just share the stat block with you or no? Maybe
Where do
not.
I look? Maybe. Oh,
You
there it
should.
is. Got it.
Okay. So yeah, concentration check for taking the 2 points of damage.
Concentration check.
So Constitution saving throw using the T-Rex's stat block. Probably pretty good.
I would hope.
I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening.
I just got it. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Here we go, guys.
It just comes out as.
Yep. I mean, we don't know what T-Rex actually sounded like. It could come out as bubbles.
Very doubtful. Maybe bird-like.
Sure.
The Moorbounder that's on you, kid, he did not like being slashed at. He is going to try to return the favor.
I'd prefer he didn't.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, I was so distracted by Sliver turning into a fucking dinosaur that I completely lost track of the Moorbounder in front of me.
So its claw slashes at you. It does 10 points of slashing damage. And then he bounds away. Would you like to use your reaction?
It's a cheap move. Yeah, I would like to use my reaction.
Go for it.
I'm gonna regret it when his boss comes and takes my head off, and I don't have evasion or my reaction to half of it. But that's okay.
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
I understand.
I'm giving you the option.
I understand
beast.
what's happening.
It's a beast and took a lot more than half of his hit points in one swipe. So he's trying to get away from you.
Unfortunately, he has now acted, so
he has.
Don't get advantage anymore. But I crit.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
But no sneak. So,
No sneak.
but it's still crit damage.
Yeah. So
Which
that's
is
10
enough
points of
to
damage.
kill him as the rapier goes through his pelt. He falls as he was leaping away from you.
Phew. Oh.
A larger
I will kind of yell back. That's why you don't mess with Captain Kidd.
large moorbounder comes charging out at this T-Rex, and this one is covered in bristles that look jagged and sharp.
Great.
Great.
First attack. Does a 17 hit the T-Rex?
Yep.
So it slashes out with its claws for 11 points of slashing damage, and then it attempts to rub its body up against the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm. No likey. I don't even like when my cat rubs on me.
Yeah, that's unsavory.
Your cat's just trying to show you affection.
Does a 14 hit the T-Rex?
Yes.
And some more slashing damage from its body. 8 more points of damage to the T-Rex. So that would be 2 concentration checks.
Mm-hmm.
One for each attack. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, if I have to drop...
I know it'll be really sad. I really want you to attack one of the T-Rex.
But it's from the T-Rex, so...
And if you're proficient.
That stat block I sent you.
That passes.
That passes. Next one. That also passes.
Whew. Okay.
Until they do 22 points of damage, it's DC 10.
Right.
22 per hit?
Down off the cliff.
So it's half the damage taken or DC 10, whichever is... So it can't go below DC 10. So if you hit 22 damage, half of that is 11. That's when it starts changing.
Okay.
Moorbounder number 7 comes down off the cliff at Kidd. And does an 18 hit Kidd.
Absolutely, it does. Came from behind and got past my defenses.
And slashes at you for 16 more points of slashing damage.
Ouch! It is looking less good for our protagonist.
Garrick.
I can eat a mushroom for 1 point of healing.
Yes, you can.
I'll take 1 brief hit point.
Garrick is going to pull out his sword and shield using his +1 rapier, not his vicious rapier. And he's just going to attack number 26 with a rapid series of pokes. Poke number 1. 13.
You have
That will
inspiration.
That hits.
Yep.
So 9 points of damage.
A rapier slashes across its hide and it howls in pain.
Second poke going body shot, not face. That's an 11, but if that fails to hit, I will use Bardic Inspiration.
Does fail.
Okay, so I will roll a d8 and add 4 to that for a 15.
Will hit.
And I will use a first level smite.
Okay.
Where does he have smite at? There it is. And roll crap damage for 14.
All right. It's still howls in pain from those 2 strikes.
And I believe that's all he can do without provoking.
All right.
I'm looking at my character sheet and realizing that I don't have any more potions of healing.
Shrina.
My fucking mule! Are you fucking kidding me? She's gonna jump off the cart and stab Warbounder 23.
Okay.
She's gonna take her rapier and just try and like stab it through the neck. Oh, for a crit!
Damn.
She's mad about the Seraph.
You just do not fuck with her mule, apparently.
She's been through it, guys.
Call her Pebble again. Call her Pebble again.
This is gonna be gross.
What happened here? Oh, it's a crit!
Right.
43 points of damage. I was like,
Yeah.
why'd so many dice roll? Oh no.
Yeah, you eviscerate that Warbounder completely.
My mule, she says.
And she's just gonna casually walk over to Warbounder 13 and offhand him.
Okay.
For 26.
That will definitely hit. I don't think you had him targeted.
Oh, nope, I didn't. I forget how to play this game sometimes. For
Nice.
It's my offhand, so it would have to be
5 less.
Just 4.
Just 4. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And then just gonna walk up the mountain.
Because you can.
Cause I can. She's just standing like on the side of the mountain.
It's nice to have boots of spider climb for sure.
It's my favorite thing that I have ever gotten.
All right. Let's see. This Warbounder is going to bound up to there on Garrick.
We're in danger.
Listen, you just gotta start killing them in one hit, kid. Come on.
I killed it in one turn. I did my very best.
Does a 21 hit Garrick?
Yes.
All right. So it slashes out for 13 points of slashing damage. Another one of the large bristled creatures comes to the top of the ledge up here and attacks at the T-Rex. First with its claw, which it critical fails. So it swipes.
Oh,
and
thank you
misses.
for saying fails.
And second attack with its blade, 17. Will that hit the T-Rex?
Yep.
Blade?
Well, the bladed skin.
Oh, okay. I was
Fine.
like, look at cats wield a sword.
But only
It's
6
weaponized
points.
whiskers.
Only 6 points of slashing damage from those.
All right. Saving throw.
Ooh.
7.
Ooh.
Got a fail.
That's a fail.
So I
T-Rex
come
gone.
back to Sliver.
Yep.
Holy shit. That's so stupid. That's a stupid spell. I hate it.
It's better to cast it on somebody else, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It looked really cool.
Yeah. I was excited for it.
It soaked up some damage for a little bit. Quite a bit of
From
damage.
the big boys.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Another one of the bristled Moorbounders comes up the hill. 5, 10.
Oh boy.
Go to the left side of him.
No. And attacks Kid. Does an
It
18
wouldn't be
hit?
able to. 18 definitely hits. It wouldn't be able to find purchase on the site.
17 points of slashing.
Good lord!
And then its bladed body.
Was that 4 4s and a 3?
Yeah. It was 2 4s, a 3, and a 2 plus 4. So
God.
19 with the bladed body.
That also hits. I'm dead.
For
I have 1 hit point.
14 points of damage. All right, let's see what the new guy can do. Rurik.
Rurik looks out the
Y'all
back of
about
the
to have
cart
2 funerals in fucking Whitestone.
and he you all right over there?
He's a bloody mess, is what he is.
What you get back?
And Rurik is going to point his staff at the ground between these 3, and the equivalent of a landmine goes off, exploding the earth. I'm casting Erupting Earth, centered right there. Do I have all 3 targeted?
Should be Moorbounder 13, 20, and 7.
Yep. So this will be dexterity saving throws.
One success and 2 failures.
Oof. Spicy.
Ooh.
Dang. So what does this look like?
So he points the staff and a little bubble comes up in the earth and starts shaking and then explodes with shrapnel of rock. It's bludgeoning damage, so it's like a landmine went off and just dirt flies everywhere, and just pelts the Moorbounders with rocks and dirt.
So 2 of them howl in pain, and one of them actually, one of the pieces of rock goes right through its skull as it drops to the ground.
And then
And
5, 10,
the one to the south of you looks really hurt.
15. So 26, if it still has its reaction, can attack me.
26 has not taken a opportunity attack, so he will try. Hear that target. Swipes its claw at you as you jump out, and with a 10, I believe it will miss.
That will. The other 2 will also get attacks of opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20. Furthest I can get is here.
Moorbounder 13 already took his.
Okay, so 20.
The 20, let's see.
Just getting within Revivify range.
It's probably a good idea.
20 will get an attack on you.
Cool.
It will swipe at you as well as you go past, and that is a crit. I'm sorry.
You don't sound sorry, Scott.
24 points of slashing damage to the druid.
Fine.
All right. What else you got, Ulrich?
As a bonus action, he taps that staff on the ground and casts Shillelagh. So the staff starts glowing with a purple phosphorescence.
You didn't say it right.
Shillelagh!
There you go. And another Moorbounder comes down the hill and sees a tasty treat stuck on the side of the wall and tries to swipe down at Ashrina.
It's rude.
Bold mood, Cotton.
Thank
25
you,
to hit.
With
Yeah,
disadvantage.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'll take the full 11. I'm going to use Fade Away and go invisible.
All right.
Probably pretty smart.
Does that also give you movement at this moment or just invisibility?
Just invisible.
Okay. So then we're back to top of the round. Kid, you have one of these large, bristly-looking ones right in front of you.
Yeah,
standing on top of one of the one you killed.
It's horrible. I kind of hate it. I am going to snack on a mushroom real quick for that one free hit point.
You pop that into your mouth for a
You
point.
have doubled your
my-
hit points.
I feel so much better now. Thank you. It's perfect.
You feel full.
I feel.
Suddenly you get the runs.
You start seeing
Yeah,
sound.
I think in future iterations of this game, it should give you exhaustion. Like it should be like that kind of a meal.
Oh. Like when you eat a
That would-
Chipotle burrito too fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would take Goodberry out of the game.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
You can heal 1 hit point and get 1 level of exhaustion.
Perfect. Great. What a wonderful
And
trade-off. Where do I
weirdly,
sign up?
you get the meat sweats.
Well, I
You get
have
the
to
bubble
leave.
gut.
Like I have to leave. I can't stand there. If I stand there, I am dead. So I am going to bonus action to disengage. I am going to go back this way. I'm going to slip past Rurik. Sorry, new guy.
Sorry, new guy. I'm instead gonna go stand in the middle of 3 of them.
I have to do something, right? I mean, like I can't do nothing. I have to go stand by where my healing is. Like I'm.
It's fair. It is definitely a fair choice.
1, 2, yeah. So, and I have a little bit more movement left, so we'll see here. I know Moorbounder number 20 is really not looking long for this world, but I think I can get number 13 good enough hit. So I'm going to try to do that. So I'll take a swing at number 13, number 15.
15 will definitely hit.
Barely. So I'm just sort of clinging on to life here, but I still have a little bit left in the tank. So how much is left? 18 points of damage. I'm going to re-roll the 1. Nope. 18 points of damage is what I got.
Yeah, your rapier definitely goes right through his chest cavity, piercing his heart and ending his life.
It was extremely desperate work, I will say. And I do have a tiny bit more movement left, so I'm going to squeeze into the spot that he's vacated now that he's dead.
And you already disengaged. That's pretty smart.
So basically, this looks like me going behind Garrick and sort of sagging against the wall, like practically, unconscious at this point.
Sure.
I'm barely holding on to my rapier and just sort of leaning against the cliff wall.
The Moorbounder in front of Garrick is going to try to swipe at him. Does a 12 hit Garrick?
No.
Someone want to throw a death saving throw for the mule for round number 2?
I say we leave it to Amanda because it is, in fact, her cart and her mule. So I don't want Amanda to stab me if the death save is
That's
failed.
2 successes for the mule.
I've already been stabbed by Ashrina. I don't really want to replicate the experience in real life. So,
all right, Sliver.
I did threaten to kneecap Scott before stream.
You did.
Heaven forbid that we fail a death save. Is all I'm saying.
Okay. I'm going to put a 30-foot cube on the Moorbounder 4 and 12, the ones right to the left of me, and do hypnotic pattern on those 2.
Oh.
So since nobody else will be in that cube, I'll just select the 2 of them.
Yep, that's fair.
Yep,
you have
got 'em
yourself
both.
targeted as well.
Oh, not me.
Hypnotic pattern is so good. It's just so useful. When it works, it's incredibly useful.
Really like doing hypnotic pattern when Justin's DMing and he's got 40 like little creatures on there and he spends like 30 turns going, okay, this one goes over to that guy and wakes him up.
If it doesn't work, I'm going to be killed.
One of them failed and one of them succeeded.
Oh no. Hopefully the one upstairs succeeded.
Though they have massive movements, so that doesn't really matter.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Anything else?
Which one?
So it was Moorbounder 4 that is his eyes just kind of glaze over as he's staring at the pattern. 12 looks unaffected.
Okay. With my oh shit! I should have rolled my dissonant whisper or my whatever unsettling words. I'm an idiot. They would have failed. I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to. I already gave Garrick to Ashrina.
Okay.
Do you need to be able to see me?
Oh, never mind. You don't get it.
I'm sorry.
I could give it to a Moorbounder.
I am invisible.
Can you give it to the mule for its next death stage?
I could.
Play that power chord.
Come on, Seraph, get up, buddy. You can put those guts back in. You got this, boy.
Can you give yourself bardic inspiration?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No.
Unless you are a Valor Bard.
And self-help never really works the way you wanted to.
Can I go down the cliff to the road below for my movement?
You don't have a climb speed, so you can attempt an athletics check to climb down if you wish.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to go down out of the fight. Okay, here's my athletics check.
I wanted
15?
to be a 20 so bad.
That's good. So 5, 10, 15. You get to the bottom of the cliff at that's 30 feet of movement. It's half speed because you don't have a climb speed.
Right. Okay. That's all I can do, folks.
All right.
Use your bonus
Although
action.
I can die.
Bonus action was Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
But I didn't give it.
Oh, right.
So Moorbounder 4, you didn't put the effect on him
Oh, hang on. Let me
for
do
the
that.
spell. Just
Okay,
it helps
coming
me
up.
track it. That's all.
Yep.
Because he was actually next.
Let's see if he got him. No, more Bounder 4. Did it get on him?
No, you didn't have him targeted.
Okay, let me do that again.
The bristled Moorbounder 4 is the one.
I think I got it.
Yep, incapacitated.
Okay.
Does he get a save at the end of his turn, or is he just
Negative.
He's just la landing it.
He's magic mushroomed up.
All right, then it is Garrick's turn.
Garrick being more focused on protecting others based on what Tarlin said in his crisis of faith is going to reach back and lay on hands Kid for 25 points.
You
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see as he does this, his hand touches you and glows with a moonlight essence out of his hand, which you've never seen happen before.
And
raise an eyebrow, but not say anything. The affairs of gods are not really his to think about.
But it is noticeable because the last time
right, right. It was purpley, right?
Yes,
feathers and purpley magic and shit. Yeah,
right.
That's a bonus action, 30 feet. That's 35 feet.
If he wasn't so mopey, I'd have a conversation with him about it. But he's not. He's not talking tonight. Yeah, you know, you just got to brood. You know, sometimes Garrick, you just got to brood.
As a bonus action, he's going to look up at Moorbounder 14, who he knows is on, who just bit or clawed Ashrina, and He's going to cast Compel Duel on it.
Okay.
I'm just going to stand behind Garrick and
Looks like it failed.
Okay.
With a 12.
So Compel Duel says you attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw anytime it tries to move to a space that is more than 30 feet from you.
All
Does
right.
that break if I hit it?
Spell ends if you attack any other creature. If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it.
Yeah.
So yes, it would. But
Hate to tell you.
my idea is that he would
Yeah.
call out and try and protect. I know it's going to waste the spell. I'm trying to honor Garrick.
Yep. Ashrina, it's your turn. You are
Yeah.
invisible.
From her invisibility, and she's like below this creature, she's going to take her rapier and try and drive it up through like the bottom of its head, like through its mouth.
If it matters to Ashrina, you would have watched that was very obviously done. This is a paladin calling out a target for a duel. If you want to change, like, you do know that happened, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, he pointed up the mountain and like magical glow around him.
Okay.
There are other juicy targets.
Yeah, I suppose. So she's gonna.
I mean, Kid is right there.
I could get
Don't
that other
wait.
kidney. She's going to kind of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 across this cavern. She is invisible, so I don't know if it gets an attack of opportunity on her, but she did fuck off.
It would not have the ability to take that on you.
Okay. Then she's going to just try and ram her rapier into Bristled Moorbounder 12.
Roll with advantage because it doesn't see you.
Good. $22.
That will totally hit.
Cool.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Where did all of my action? Hello? I just
On the bottom, it should say mode, standard, and display.
I found
actions.
it. I found it. I had collapse the rogue actions. Accident. Sneak attack. And damage. For 22 points of damage.
Dang. Screams and howls in pain and is shocked to see you now standing in front of it.
Feet don't fail me now.
Yeah. She's going to take the rest of her moves. 5, 10. That's 10 to here. It's 35. Okay. And then she's going to use her bonus action to do a dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to there.
All right.
Is this a bush by chance?
It is.
I'm just going to stand in the bush.
Got it.
I can't hide because,
right.
I use my bonus action, but I am a gnome, so I don't know, just hide in the bush.
All right, Moorbounder 20.
So tiny, but your ears are sticking out the sides.
Gosh darn it, Jack.
Rorik. And take a swipe at Rorik. Does an 18 hit Rorik?
No.
His claws scrape off that stone breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Number 12 that just got snuck and then watch that thing charge across, is going to charge after you with its 70-foot movement speed.
Wow.
Are you saying the Moorbounder can bound moors?
And gets to up Serena. First attack with its claws.
It's kind of rude.
Oh, that's even ruder. That's a crit.
Oh.
I don't think it is.
For 25 points of slashing.
I would like to
Oh,
uncanny
no.
dodge that.
That would be smart. So give
It's
yourself back 13 hit points.
Yikes!
And it rubs up against you, gets all sorts of cuddly with an 18.
I suppose.
And the blades from its skin do an additional 13 points.
I think you've missed twice in this combat, Scott.
Sorry.
I would like for you to stop critting.
It'd be nice. It'd be smart. Bristled Moorbounder here is going to come up on Rurik. First attack with its claw. 17?
Nope.
And rubs its body for a 17, also misses. Now it is your turn, Rurik.
Well, shit.
Fireball, fireball.
Well, yes, I could do something similar, but
they're friends.
Rock, 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 rock. Oh, wait. Is that the druid equivalent of fireball? I don't know.
how? So, if we're talking in a 3-dimensional space, if I were to start a line here to go here, would it go over Kid's head?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna lightning bolt those 3.
Okay.
Lightning bolt Kid just for fun.
Don't
I mean, he has
even say
evasion.
it.
He could probably dodge. This one will not come from the staff because I'm not using more charges right now. Actually, lightning bolt's not even in the staff, so dex save for these 3.
Looks to be 3 failures.
25.
I'm really glad you did not lightning bolt me just for shits and giggles. Holy fuck.
The Bristled Moorbounder just sizzles and cracks and falls, as does Moorbounder. 20. Moorbounder.
Oh, Rurik is powerhouse.
14 up on the cliff, screams in pain at that. Anything else, Rurik?
I'm looking at my bonus actions. Is that a bonus action? Once per day during a short rest, so no. It's not arcane recovery like a wizard. Okay, no, that's it. I will step 1 step closer to Ashrina to kind of like big brother protective.
Gotcha.
Despite the fact that she clearly hates him. He doesn't,
Right.
No thoughts in his head understand that.
Right. Moorbounder 14 is going to fuck right off after being lightning bolted.
It's fair.
And with a movement rate of 70 times 2, he's gone.
I could get him.
I was gonna say I could keep up.
If you want to.
No.
No.
Ashrina can now move 105 feet in a full turn.
Kid, top of the round.
I am going to pop another delightfully tasty mushroom.
Now you should have 2 levels of exhaustion.
I'm already practically dead.
And you're back up like you ate a whole block of Velveeta.
Oh,
I've punished myself. It's okay.
Imagine if somebody tried to eat a block of Velveeta.
Just
Karsten.
eat it like a stick of butter.
Oh, that made my tummy turn.
I'm gonna come help out with this old bristly boy over here.
All right.
Very bristly. How's a 17 with a flourish? My rapier
That
goes
will
right into
definitely
his
hit.
eye. Cool. Have some damage. 23 points of damage. I'm gonna reroll the 1. Nope.
Oh,
still 1.
man.
Man, I've hit the same number every time. 23 points of damage still, though. Poke.
Yeah, it screams out in pain.
I bet.
Anything else?
Cool. I am not very brave, so I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Oh, would that guy that was compelled be allowed to run?
No.
No.
I was
He'd
just thinking
Yeah,
that.
he
He'd
has
have
to
to
take
make a
wisdom
wisdom
saves.
save.
He would have to take a wisdom save. No, he could run because he got hit by a lightning bolt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So
He's
it breaks the
no
compelled
longer
rule.
He's
Which
no longer
is-
compelled.
I mean, I was in beast brain. I just got hit
Yeah,
with a
he
lightning
just
bolt.
snapped out of it. Went,
I'm gone. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Moorbounder 26 is there on Garrick. He's going to take a swipe. Does a 14 hit?
No.
And he is going to leap away if Garrick would like to use a reaction.
He would. Select Garrick. Select 26. 17
That'll hit,
for a solid 10 points of damage.
which is enough to kill him.
Oh, nice.
So as he leaps away, he cuts him down with the rapier. Death saving throw for the mule.
Come on, mule.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Come on, Muley.
You don't
Come
want
on.
you don't want the nat 20. Because if it wakes up and sees that moorbounder in front of it.
Bye, cart.
That's one fail.
Yep.
Sliver.
Okay. How is this more? Oh, can I see Moorbounder 11 from under the cliff? Probably not.
That clips
But I
in
see
your
a bunch
way
of dead
at
ones.
him. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move first. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You can see him
25.
from there.
And is he hurt?
11. He is definitely hurt.
All right. Well, I can't stop concentrating, and every spell I have is concentration. So, pulling out Whisper.
Nice.
Taking a shot. Come on, Whisper. Let's get him.
Crossbow bolt
That's a
flies
21.
true.
Nice.
For 9
9
points of
points.
damage.
Of piercing damage. It howls in pain.
Twang.
Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to take my last step back around the corner, so hopefully he doesn't see me.
Nice. Bristled Moorbounder 4 is still staring into space. Garrick.
Yeah, Garrick will just close the gap on number 11. Kind of tuck up his shield a bit and thrust forward with his rapier for an 18.
That'll hit.
13 points.
He's definitely not looking good.
And then withdraws the rapier and then is going to come up through the chin with a nat 1.
It pushes out of the way of the second blade stroke. All right. Ashrina.
I'm in a bush.
Mm-hmm.
Can I bonus action hide?
Sure, you can try.
Great. I would like to bonus action hide.
Give me a stealth check.
Dirty 20.
All right. Perception for.
A gnome in the hand is worth two in the bush. So I always say.
He is not aware of you.
Great. Then I'm going to hit advantage, and I'm going to run the rapier up underneath him and through his stomach.
All right.
Through the soft bits.
Glad I had advantage, because that other dice was a 1. How about a 22?
That hits. You do not have him targeted.
Oh, yep. I should do things that I'm supposed to. Gotcha. For 25 points of damage.
Jeez.
You totally disembowel this large predator cat right there.
Nice.
Get eviscerated, nerd. And then she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
I'm proud of us for each killing one of these pretty much in one attack. I'm just very proud of both of us.
All right, Rurik.
Roads are scary.
Mm-hmm.
So's Rurik, apparently. Jesus.
Rurik is going to come over here to Kid, pat him on the back, getting a little bit of dirt into the open wounds, and second level cure wounds.
So
minus
Rurik,
3 for the dirt.
I'm sorry. So you are the literal embodiment of every one of my fucking Little League coaches. Just rub some dirt on it. This is what's happening to me right now. This is really what it's come down to. My life.
Yep. He is rubbing some dirt on it, but with magic.
Next, you're going to tell me to walk it off.
So it heals 14 points of damage, and Rurik says, "Walk it off, kid."
Nice.
I hate you.
You're welcome. Love you, Sean.
Kid, it is your turn. You feel a lot better.
I do. I feel tons better. All there is this incapacitated one over here, huh?
Yep.
Well.
It is completely and totally unwounded.
It is completely and totally unwounded, which makes it scary, nonetheless.
But it is juicily incapacitated.
It is extremely juicily incapacitated, so I will bonus action dash to here. I will run past the cart. I just can't stop myself from rushing the undefended target. Our mule is in danger.
He definitely is in danger.
So advantage, yeah?
Yes.
On an incapacitated target. It's not automatically crit or anything tasty like that.
No,
that would be stunned.
Stunned. I knew it was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for checking my memory. I wish it was incapacitated, but we'll take a 22.
That will hit.
This will be a very sneaky attack indeed. It's a lot of ones. I'm going to try to reroll one. Hey, I got a 3, so you can add 2 more to that for 21 points of damage.
And it is no longer that breaks the incapacitation, right?
Yeah, its eyes snap into focus right onto me, and I am out of actions, so I am just going to stand there tastily.
All right, death saving throw for the mule.
Never thought I'd use hastily as an adjective or an adverb for standing.
No! 2 successes and 2 fails.
We gotta get out of this. We gotta get out of this combat before the next round.
Sliver.
Hearing the incapacitated one growl.
Yep.
I say, "Who, son of a!" And I aim at him with my crossbow from where I am,
Uh-huh.
and I will try to shoot him. Come on, buddy. Come on, Whisper. We got to get him. That's a
Nice.
25
That
to
was a
hit.
journey.
That'll definitely hit.
And for 6 points of damage.
All right.
And I will happily step around the corner out of his line of sight.
All right. He is going to target Kid.
I was gonna say he's gonna run past Kid and eat my mule.
First
de grace.
attack with claw. 22, Kid.
Definitely.
The claw rakes across your chest for 14 points of slashing. And
Super good.
it rubs up against you with the blades and misses with a 13.
Well, we love that. I don't think that damage applied. So you said 14?
It sure did to me.
I still have 30 wounds.
Well, you got healed quite a bit.
I did. It must have been that. Yeah, okay. It must have been that.
You got healed for
That was
exactly
exactly 14. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's exactly
Yep.
where I was. Okay.
Yeah.
It just, I didn't see that. I guess I don't see the dice results, but it just didn't look like anything had changed over here.
Gotcha. Garrick.
I've just resigned myself to being the tank in this fight.
15,
Like, that's
20, 25,
fine, I guess.
30. He has a speed of 30.
Garrick definitely will put himself in harm's way, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
He will double move and get there.
Ashrina.
Stab it.
The mule? I gotta put the lame horse out of its misery? No.
You totally can.
No.
You're gonna use a healing kit and stabilize the mule.
I have a good berry.
You do. Feed the mule a mushroom.
I'm busy though. Rick, can you give the mule a fucking mushroom? And then she's gonna go 5,
Language.
10, 15. I'll push you off these fucking cliffs, my guy. And she's going to stab this moorbounder with the rapier. Oh, I still don't have it targeted. 19.
That will definitely hit.
One day I'll remember to target something. For 18 points of damage.
Screams and howls in pain, but it is still thrashing about. Rurik.
Oh, wait, I'll use my bonus action to offhand it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Get that extra 3 points of damage.
How about a 27 to
That'll
hit?
definitely hit.
For 3 points of damage. Why
Okay.
could you say
That did
4,
not-
Sean?
Because it wasn't gonna be 4, Amanda.
So technically, he has not fallen yet because you don't get your X on that.
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
So Rurik is going to first. He's going to just look at the mule and say, "Get up," and healing word it for 6.
All right.
And then he's going to
Calm emotions.
look at Mr. Moorbounder 4 and say, "Get down." Constitution saving throw.
Fails.
7 points of cold damage.
And as the frost hits into its pelt, it
You
the light
gotta get up to get down.
the light goes out of its eyes and it crashes down to the ground.
Kid will sort of lean himself against the cliff, take a deep breath. Not bad, new guy. Thank you.
So Rurik is already at the hole where the erupting earth went off, picking up picks rocks and examining them. Like he doesn't even care that the combat ended. He's trying to find a good rock.
Ashrina's gonna run over to the mule and try and calm it.
Yeah,
Give
the
it,
mule immediately on its turn would get up from prone and be startled. So yes, it will take a little bit to calm the mule. It smells all of the blood and death around. So
I'm
it'll
gonna
take a little bit.
sink heavily to my haunches and eat my last mushroom.
Nice. Just going for that full extended belly.
Yeah.
I think instead of using resources, we should take a short rest.
Totally can if you'd like.
Yeah, we probably take 20 minutes to catch our breaths, calm the mule, get everything situated.
As you gather your wits about you, you realize over these creatures, they are malnourished. They were probably just very, very hungry.
Not me.
And you brought a mule, so.
So Rurik will try and wild shape into one, and if they are more than CR1, he becomes just a house cat.
So you totally can be a standard moorbender. You cannot be the bristled.
Oh, okay. So he can turn into a moorbounder.
The moorbounder, yes, just not the bristled one.
Okay.
Is it the last moorbender?
And on that note, we'll take our break there, everybody. So as you guys are gathering yourselves, take a short rest. I'll mark that for you, and we will go for a break, refill our drinks, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Apple pie. Supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. But some's too damp and some is sour. Some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the whitest flesh, reddest skin, bright side's the best. Apple pie, my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper. Sitting in a dusty storage room, lonely and forsaken, made of wood and leather and bone. Magic in the making, hung a hand crossbow just hanging on the wall, waiting for a loving hand to call. Well, someone snuck right in, opened up a bin, and the magic crossbow tasted fresher air. And they waited just a while, and with a little smile, gave it right away without a care. took it reverently in hand, and the teacher took a very guiding stand. So the learning how was quick and accurate. A goblin's heart was the first thing it would hit. The whisper is its name. It is the evil's bane. It can hit a fly at 101 paces. So smile now and abide, 'cause a whisper's on your side, and the enemy is busy running scared, 'cause they don't dare. You get your first heist, the museum's a job. Got a crazy, dangerous egg we gotta rob. You sneak past security, and what's your reward? I find my paladin upstairs, macking on a guard. Well, now's not the time, buddy. Now's not the time. I tell you, now's not the time. Well, you sneak into the bathroom, the vents to scout. Could lead up to the attic, gotta check that out. Another lady's in there, and what do you think? You make a big commotion, push her head in the drink. Well, now's not the time. Now's not the time. No, now's not the time. Robin, little garden gnome, a devil costume. He's racist and he's ugly, he's such a buffoon. The plan is set, we're bound to bring a heavy barrage, but our cleric's out getting a full body massage. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Break and enter to a manor, got a cult to bust. Keep it on the lowdown, no muss, no fuss. You're getting all the clues, are you feeling smug? You find your partner trying to steal the living room rug. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Well, we're gonna sneak into the prison, so says the boss. Gotta find the key to treasure, take it off a dwarf. All our plans are still congealing, but here's the rub. Our buddies rubbing elbows trying to start a fight club. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time, my friend. No, now's not the time. So we're distracting the warden with sweet talking wine. My friends are in the next room committing the crime. A bad idea comes calling, maybe because of my youth. You start to tell the warden, just confessing the truth. No, no, now's not the time. Now is not the time. Now's not the time. What is life about? It's all so confusing. Why am I here? What leaf have I turned? What is life about? It's always amusing. Better stand clear, you've already been burned. We struggle for treasure, we struggle for gold, they struggle for glory. Here's what I've been told. They struggle for power, to lead or be led. Is all life a struggle until I lie dead? What is life about? It's all so confusing. Why am I here? What leaf have I turned? What is life about? It's always amusing. Better stand clear, you've already been burned. Hold the truth in your hand, then it is gone. You think it goes one way, but it's the other one. Complexion's changing, won't ever be fixed. We are grandfathers, fathers, and yet we are sons. If you ever find the truth, admit you were wrong. If you want your salvation, I'll give you a song. When the world's on your shoulders, you're down on your knees. Will greed ever die? Will there ever be peace? What is life about? It's all so confusing. Why am I here? What leaf have I turned? What is life about? It's always amusing. Better stand clear, you've already been burned. Apple pie. Supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. But some's too damp and some is sour. Some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the whitest flesh, reddest skin, bright side's the best. Apple pie, my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper.
All right. Hey, everybody, we're back. Hope you refilled your drinks and are ready for the rest of tonight's episode. We just finished our encounter with several of these large cat-like creatures, more bounders, on a switchback trail on the way between Iman and Whitestone. Is there anything else you'd like to do before you progress along?
So we get to roll hit die when we short rest. Does my mule get to roll hit die when it's short rest?
That's a good point. Technically it could. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's 6 points back, which is
Hell
enough
yeah.
to be at full. So you feed him some of the stashed oats that you have for him, and he calms down a bit, especially once you get moving out of this area and away from the giant dead cats. Good thing is he was already, unconscious before seeing the T-Rex.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah, along those lines, I'd say.
Jack, your mic.
Along those lines, as we ride out of the canyon area, I've been kind of quiet, and I say, "Hey guys, if we get in another scrape, anybody want to be a giant dinosaur? It seems fun, but I can't do it. I'm no good." Guess not. Okay.
Garrick would say, "You did fine. What do you mean?"
It's hard to be a dinosaur and focus on the spell at the same time. It just didn't work that great.
It looked really cool.
Should let Garrick be the dinosaur.
Garrick's like, I don't think so. But Sliver, you took a lot of attacks that we would have had to take. And you didn't have a scratch on you when you turned back to yourself.
Let me
That's
tell
true.
you, as someone who's spent a few years wild shaping, it's better to do the transformation before you head into battle. So instead of the flourish that you did where you turned into the T-Rex mid-fight, if you would have hung back maybe 1 minute, turned into the T-Rex, and then charged forward, you would have at least gotten to chomp down on one of them.
Hey, Brandy, your mic's on.
I muted her.
Thank you.
I think that mutes all of us, though, on the stream.
Oh. Yes.
Shouldn't I just server muted her? No, I can still hear us on the stream. We're
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I didn't deafen her. I just muted her.
Got it.
So, Rick, what are you saying? Like, I couldn't have done that in this one. If we get surprised, I just should not become an animal, right?
No. What you did was great. I was so impressed. I wish I could do it, but you did it mid action. He was already in your face. If you were back by Rick here,
other Rick,
yeah,
and
Garrick,
and then cast the spell and then went, I think it would have been better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
Just a
know how that
timing
would have
thing.
worked. Yeah. I was just kind of taken by surprise. There was really no way to get out of the area and then come charging back in. But something to think about. Maybe I just don't need to be doing that in a fight.
I thought it was really cool. I wish I could be a sneaky T-Rex.
Well,
Does that spell
could-
only turn you into giant dinosaurs?
No, it could be anything. I could turn you into something sneaky too. Remember, I was a polar bear the other day.
I don't think polar bears are sneaky.
No, but I could do other things. Is the point?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's just a thing that I do, when I'm near other people in combat that's just really powerful.
Rurik is going to turn into a brown bear right now, and I would like to roll stealth checks to see if I can be sneaky. Just tiptoeing as a bear.
Let's see the stat block. Go ahead and drop a d20.
A 4.
Yeah. So you got a 4.
The barbs on the barbed moorbounders.
Uh-huh.
What do those look like? Do they look like quills almost, or?
They definitely look like they were, like, from a physiology point of view. You know how animals create like spine ridges and stuff like that to avoid being attacked from behind,
Like a hedgehog? Not a hedgehog, the bigger one, porcupine. Thank you.
Things like that. Yes. These are like a porcupine and grown from that same physiology.
Cool. Can I lop a handful of them off and just put them into my pack? Yeah. And I'm just gonna bring them to a shop when we get home and see if someone can make cool weapons with them or wants to buy them.
By the end of this day's travel, you're actually at the city of Whitestone. So if you wish, you can spend the night in a city instead of on the road.
Yes, please.
Is there anything special about Whitestone that the way it looks?
Do they have a Gilmore's?
They have a very large clasp presence.
They have a Gilmore's and their shopkeeper's name is Simone.
Whitestone is a big trade city because of where it exists in Tal'Dorei. So a lot of comings and goings through the city of Whitestone. As far as that goes, it is kind of a melting pot, kind of a city. And yes, you all would know that there is a huge clasp presence, and you immediately start finding some thieves' cant symbols that you recognize and whatnot.
Rurik, being the not subtle one, just starts pointing to them as he's reading them, like his.
Shrina slaps his hand.
We're above ground.
Sorry.
Should we try to meet people that are in the clasp here? Or should we just stay quiet?
No.
I prefer to stay as quiet as possible.
Well, did you need to go shopping?
Here. Yes, I will be going looking for healing potions. I would like to buy some healing potions because I don't have any.
Yeah, you absolutely can find a apothecary that has some healing potions.
I've got one. Do you want it? I mean, I've got 4. Do you want some?
Oh my god, I don't have any.
I go through them. How much, remind me, is a potion
yes,
later healing?
1 second.
I lied. I have 3 potions of healing.
I go through them. I am a rogue that likes to stand next to people. Apparently, I can't explain it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm the worst rogue in
Hemophiliac.
Amon. I'm a very good assassin, but I am the worst rogue in Amon.
He's anemic.
Something like that.
So
Sounds like he's a masochist. Sounds like he's standing there saying, "Yes, may I have another?"
a potion of greater healing is 500 gold pieces.
Oof.
Superior healing is 5,000 gold pieces.
I'll take 1 greater and 4 lesser, please. Can you just give me a total on that?
Regular potions of healing are 50 gold each.
That's what I thought. So 700. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Man, you don't even haggle.
No.
No, this is a guy that just almost died, walking in with a bag of gold, going, "Give me potions."
This will not be happening again.
Did you actually long rest us?
Yeah.
I did not long rest you yet because you haven't.
We have not gone to an inn. We have just gotten to town. I went immediately to the apothecary. Like, do not. I'm like hopped off the cart. Like, I'll catch you just at the hotel or whatever. I'm just like beelining to the apothecary.
I would like to find out if the apothecary has any nice rocks while we're there.
I do not think that word means
nice rocks.
Apothecaries would have crystals.
Oh, they might have some crystals, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. What are you in the market for?
Pretty.
Well, I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Pretty rocks?
That's the same sentence.
You didn't change anything.
They show you rocks. They show you some of their
Hey, doctor, is there a lapidarist here in town? Somebody who makes things out of rock?
A what?
Lapidary. A lapidary. They're a rock maker, a rock person, right? Isn't that what that is?
I've never heard
is
that
there
term
anybody
in my
who
life.
polishes rocks or sells rock?
I've been told to go and do that a few times.
There's a couple people that kick rocks.
Yeah, I've been told to go pound sand.
I've never heard the term lapidarist.
Nope.
I've learned something today.
Is that what I was when my parents bought me one of those like cheap rock tumblers?
You were getting into the ancient art of lapidary.
Mrs. Serena, guess what? I've been thinking about this.
Lapidary classes near me.
If you were a seal, you would think polar bears were pretty sneaky.
I don't know that I've ever seen a seal before.
I will spend a silver piece buying whatever crystals they have.
Sure. They have an assortment that you can pick up.
Would they be sneaky, though?
Yeah.
Aren't they loud?
Mm-mm. Well, I was loud, but you can't go by what I did. Because they hide on the ice and slide across it on their bellies, and when a seal pops its head up, they grab them by the face.
That's kind of sad for the seal. I've lived under a mountain for most of my life. I don't think I've ever seen snow.
Actually, you know what?
I
bet worms think that moles are pretty sneaky. And you know all about that.
They are.
Did you just call me a mole?
Maybe it's not so much that the polar bear is sneaky, it's that the seal has a crappy perception check.
The seal is unobservant.
I don't know. Have you ever tried to find a polar bear blinking in a snowstorm? It's impossible. All right.
Fair enough. So you guys are avoiding
polar bears.
connecting with the class while you're
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, we are not avoiding it so much as not checking in.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Right, but the thieves can't kind of lead you in a direction to know like where they hang out, and you're choosing to not go there.
Correct.
My point.
We're not being sneaky or hiding. You know, I'm sure they have eyes. Like I'm sure they're aware, right? But we are not going to.
Yeah.
Feel
We're busy.
You are just another group of people that came into town with a cart to them.
Right.
Yeah.
They have no reason to believe anything else otherwise. So.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, should I perform?
Which is good news. I guess the word from Amon hasn't gotten all the way to Western, so that's good. We're still.
What was that, Sliver?
Should I try to perform in a tavern, make us some money?
I don't know that we have time for that. I think we're just trying to sleep and fuck off. Since we are in a town with a lot of criminals, I'm going to just take some like chalk or charcoal or something that's like removable at some point, and just in like whatever thieves can't put on the cart. Hey, fuck off. This cart's spoken for.
Make it clear that this cart is protected. Unquote.
Yeah.
Got it.
If you want, I can stay outside the city with it.
No.
I can protect it.
No. You have to learn to get over the city part.
I'm fine in cities.
You should stay here.
Okay.
I don't trust you not to take off with the cart.
What do I want with your cart and 2 dead bodies?
Just saying, you're not known to be the most like useful of people.
Wow, he saved us in that fight, though. He was
He
impressive.
shouldn't
Mrs. Shreen.
save me from years of fatherly abuse.
Yeah, God damn it, Rick.
That's a lot to unpack, and I understand why you might feel that way. I assure you, I did everything I could.
Plus, he's only 67.
You brought home a belligerent, drunk asshole. Didn't try to stop him or, just leave him where he was to rot?
And put him in bed and stayed up with your mother to ensure that he would stay in bed.
Didn't do a very good job of that.
What did you want me to do? Sleep with her?
Kill him?
That's horrible.
You did. How old is your mom, Mrs. Shrina? She's 67? Oh, maybe I shouldn't be listening. Sorry, I'll go somewhere else.
I don't know how old my mom is.
Not 67.
Probably older than that, yeah.
Actually, younger than that. Gnomes are human lifespan.
That's right.
Shrina, are you
She'd
mad
be
at
in
me?
like her 50s.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not my favorite person. Again, I
Is he
feel
your
like
favorite person in this box?
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh.
Wow, I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
Touche.
Oof.
Where are we?
Rurik has no filter. No thoughts in the brain.
Zero tact either.
None.
Kid will, in a very low and quiet voice, just say, "You may want to consider reading the room," and I will go sit up front with Ashrina.
Yeah, I think Derek would echo you and say something along like too fucking soon.
Shrina's gonna go find some bags of flour to stab.
Fair enough.
Hey, I know what we can do. There's got to be a magic shop. We'll just go see what they've got. And that always makes us feel better because it's always fun in those places.
I can't give my business somewhere else. Simon's the only friend I've got now. Best friend I've got.
Well, we'll see what they got, and then we can order it from Simon. Your best friend?
Y'all, you're family.
Kid out of Tarlin's bag.
Just call me a bitch, Sliver? I will cut your spleen out.
I said son of a bitch, and I was hoping you would tell me language, but you didn't. And so that's what you get, son of a bitch. Thank you.
Perhaps we should find an inn for the night so we're not yelling in the street.
Who's
yelling? Yelling at an inn is so much better.
Kid will, out of the Tarlin's bag of holding, will pull a bottle of very exquisite wine that he stole a little while back and just kind of like set it on the seat next to Shrina. And I was thinking about a night of quiet drinking instead.
Shrina's like,
nope.
I see you one bottle of exquisite wine, and I raise you a bottle of Offenclanger's finest. Sounds like a night.
Through the little hole, Offenclangers.
She just flings her fist backwards and punches him.
Can I still have Offenclangers?
He just breaks his nose.
So you find an inn, and it's the Merciful Pumpkin Inn.
Can't fuck that name up. Damn it, Scott.
It's already fucked enough. Like there's really nothing worse I can do to it. Merciful Pumpkin. I mean, goddamn. All right, Merciful Pumpkin.
Gary Pumpernickel.
Yeah.
Very kind, Gord.
So
the mighty popsicle it is. Let's go.
And you can get rooms for the night. They'll cost you each with meal and lodging, each a gold piece. We'll get you through the night.
Garrick pays for mine.
That's canon.
He has 3 times as much money as I do.
And unless you guys have anything you want to actually do, the night can pass.
No, I'm gonna get very quietly drunk and very belligerently drunk with Shrina. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shrina's gonna pull out this stupid chessboard she has and play drunk chess with Kid.
So
and
Scott,
we're both very strategic thinkers, so it is a sloppy ass game.
Right.
while they're getting drunk and playing
chess,
chess,
it's just the two of you yelling at each other. I'm thinking.
I don't know how many moves I can go with this stupid thing. Every time someone gets into check, you just flip the board and start over.
Yeah,
Nice.
Here just sweeps the whole thing off.
Nice.
Charlotte made me a necklace.
Rorik,
Very nice.
Very pretty.
very cool. Rorik wanted to say something.
It's made
Yes,
of rocks.
it is made of rocks.
Uh-huh.
As they're drinking and drunkenly playing
Drinkling.
chess, and I'm sure Sliver is carousing and playing, Rurik is gonna slip out, and he would like to go mushroom and root picking.
Okay.
And he's going to make a kind of like a gift basket, and he's gonna set it on the front seat of the cart.
Okay.
And then he'll go back to bed, but he's gonna leave like a nice little basket of mushrooms and roots, and like to a normal person this looks disgusting, but to him it's like a bouquet of roses.
Right.
But he's making a nice little basket, and he's putting on the seat of the cart, and he puts one of the crystals he bought right on top, and he goes to bed.
Okay.
What kind of a crystal?
It is a. What are the purple crystals? Amethyst.
I was gonna say amethyst.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Nice.
I'm smart.
I'll let you live for
I love amethyst.
All right. So you.
I'm bored, guys. What can I do? That's all. I just wanted to be bored because I'm a kid.
Perfect.
Go to bed. It's past your bedtime. Well, it's drink
You're
some
not my
milk.
mom. I don't like milk.
I got something that'll make you go to sleep.
Rub this on your gums.
It's that kind of night. All right.
Drink the Robitussin.
Oh no.
And night passes uneventfully, and you hit the road again. You make your way up towards where is it? Turst Field is the next locale.
Kid really doesn't drink very much, so keeping up with Ashrina has just laid him out in the back of the cart for the day.
I sure don't drink that much. Damn.
I just mean that you've been carrying around often clangers for a while now. And this is the first time in 29 episodes I've had a drink. So
That's fair. I did have 7 bottles of whiskey to start, and I'm down to 2.
My staff regains 7 charges.
Okay. Turst Fields is in the foothills, and you start to see the mountain range, the large forest, and then a mountain range beyond that is where you're going to be heading through past Turst Fields. Turst Fields is looks to be more like a farming community as you're coming up on it. It could be avoided if you don't want to go through it, or you could easily go through it.
Do they sell apples? Do you think they grow apples here?
Absolutely.
This is the kind of place that has a small, informal common room that could really benefit from a performance by Sarsaparilla Silvertongue.
Ooh, yeah. That won't be
As
boring.
we sabotage all their apple trees.
To Turst Fields, right? Sarsaparilla Silvertongue.
If you want to find the common room, you totally can.
Yeah.
This will be the end of day 4 of your travels. So,
yeah, we can roll up and see how it works.
I think a performance would be good.
Do you have anything you want to hear? Just the same old stuff, or do you want to hear something different?
I mean, does Frody have any old hits that we haven't heard yet?
You mean Frody hits?
Yeah, I'd love to hear some Frody hits.
Does Frody have any hits that aren't, about having sex?
Maybe a couple.
Because all these songs about heterosexual sex are getting on my nerves.
I need songs about gay sex, okay? This is bullshit. Where's the representation?
Well, there's one called Them Folks There.
Hey, diddle diddle. All right.
As you roll through town, it's definitely the kind of place. It's got like one inn with rooms and one local bar. It's actually called the Juicy Apple.
What do you know? It's perfect.
Is this whole town just made out of apple farmers?
No, it's actually there's tons of farmers, and actually, as you're going through town, you see there's quite a large percentage of gnolls in this town.
Ooh. Regular gnolls?
Meaning what?
That's
racist.
That's a critical role, Jack.
That was perfect. Those gnolls are very regular.
They're taking their Metamucil.
They're actually, you see them offloading carts and, doing standard stuff throughout the village. They obviously work and live here, and cohabitate with your standard, humans and dwarves and halflings and what have you.
Do you know any Knoll songs?
No, but I could change the lyrics, maybe. I'll have to think about it. I thought those guys were bad guys, all of them.
That's
They don't look
racist, Sliver. God damn it!
You always say that, no matter what anybody says. You always say that.
Sliver, you can't just go around telling every race of creature that they're bad, or that every gnome has big ears.
No. Well, they've got bigger ears than mine, and I just thought you could hear better. That's the only reason I keep bringing it up. But listen, I've heard horrible things about bands of gnolls, but these guys don't look bad. That's what I'm saying. They don't look bad at all. That's racist. I guess I need racist lessons.
I know. I think you're doing great.
I think you need tolerance lessons the other way.
We need to deprogram you, buddy.
Well, maybe I just need to meet more
red
people.
pills, my friend.
Check your microaggressions.
I don't want to hurt them. I just, you hear things. So, I mean,
Sliver, maybe let's not. Again, no. I just give him like a light slap on the face. No.
Okay, so what do I say? I've heard stories about. Okay, never mind. I just won't say anything.
Just don't talk about them as a race of creatures.
We have some very nice goblins making pies for us. Same
True. And I've heard more bad things about goblins than gnolls. You're probably right. Nobody's all bad. Is that what I'm supposed to say? There's
yes.
Maybe
no
not
race
to
is a
them
monolith.
though. Maybe keep those as inside thoughts.
Is it okay if I whistle because they might come running over? I hope I don't. Okay,
She's just gonna break out her other bottle of Offenclangers.
Opens the Offenclangers?
Just hears the bottle come out. Don't even have to hear Offenclangers. Offenclangers?
She'll pour him a glass.
You make your way over to the Juicy Apple, and you do see there's a mix of clientele here. Behind the bar is actually a gnoll who is the bartender. He's got a patch of fur on his face that is like dark. It's like a dark patch on one cheek, compared to the tan fur everywhere else. And he sees you all come in. He says, travelers, you need rooms.
Hi. Yeah, we need rooms. How many rooms do we need? Do we all have our own room? Because last night was very boring with my own room.
I mean, you can each have a room if you have the coin.
Have you got that many rooms?
I do.
How about...
Hey, Rick, you want a room together tonight? Hey, Rurik.
Neither of them answer you.
Can you teach me how to play dragon chess?
No.
No? Oh, well, then you can teach me about gems or something. I need to learn something.
We're going to be up all night.
All right. We'll take a room for the two of us. I'll buy.
Room and meals and whatnot will be 1 gold for the evening.
Okay. Yeah. Here you go.
What if we could sing for our supper?
One of you a performer?
Yeah.
This
One
is
of the most
Sarsaparilla Silvertongue. Have you not heard of him?
most famous bard in Iman.
Can't say that I have.
It's a shame. You should get out more often. Like I said, most famous bard in Iman.
Kind of hard. I just run this place all the time.
Well, you're in for a treat. Got any offen clangers?
What's an offen clanger?
Have you heard
Alcohol.
of Samphire Goldenbeard?
No. Can't
All
say
right, well
that.
then, I guess you're not a musical This here, he's a better performer than Samphire Goldenbeard, who was formerly the greatest bard in Amon, but no longer. This one here is the real deal.
Well,
Have you heard of Frody?
Yeah.
He's better than Frody.
He's got Frody's mandolin.
Hit it, Saspy.
Saspy.
I prefer sassy. Well, if it's okay, I'll try to perform for you, and we can attract some people in. Throw the doors open, prop them open, and people will hear it and come buy drinks.
Well,
How's that sound?
Sure. Let's see how you do.
All right. And so I walk up, I grab a stool or a chair and go prop it in the corner and sit on the back of it with my feet on the seat, pull out my mandolin, crack my neck a little bit.
Play Stairway to Changebringer.
Hang on, I gotta write that down.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh man.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. I'm going to try to make that up on the spot.
Yeah, nice. Give me a performance check.
All right. Let's see. I think I get advantage. Yes, I do. That's a 15.
Absolutely, yeah. The clientele that's already here gets into your performance right away, and it does start to attract a little bit more people coming in. And bartender's like, "Oh," and he slides you your gold for the room back. Says, "Room's on the house."
Thanks. Yeah. When we pass back through, maybe I can stop in and play all night and earn some tips or something.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Where are you guys
My
headed?
manager here. Heading up north.
Oh, Whitestone.
Making delivery, yeah.
Yeah, something must be happening up there. There's been some delays of some shipments haven't shown up.
Oh, that doesn't sound great. Huh. What hasn't shown up?
Well, they really only export one thing from there.
Is it stones?
It's residuum.
Oh.
Whitestone.
Interesting.
What do you use residuum for?
Oh, I don't use it for a thing, but it can be used in a lot of miners use it for an explosive and arcane artisans use it to power magic and
Not to mention that delivery drivers often get thirsty in places just like this.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to have to drive right back through here. I'm sure if we could pick up your missing deliveries and
Well, it's
bring
not
it back.
for me. I'm just saying I heard these rumors.
Oh.
So I'd be careful. There might be something going on up there that you don't know about.
No,
You don't
how
know
long
it.
have you been hearing the rumors?
Well, it's just the past couple days there were deliveries that were expected that haven't shown up, so it's real recent.
So recent developments then.
Yeah, I mean that just could be like more bounders on the road. Who knows?
Well, there were some of those. There are 8 less of them.
Oh, wow, that's
I mean,
impressive.
that doesn't help much, but
Yeah, they were pretty emaciated, so I don't think they'd be any good for like meat. But if you need pelts, they're about like a day's travel
I'm sure
back towards Amon.
some entrepreneurial scouts will go pick that up. But anyhow, well met, folks.
Thanks. What's your name?
And for the day.
They call me Ock.
Ock?
Ock Dirtface.
Oh, that's what we call him too.
Since when?
Since now.
Oh, I see. Because his face is dirty.
Yeah.
Mine's because of this stupid, weird patch of fur that looks like I got dirt on my face.
Oh, could you just shave it?
That'd be weirder, right?
I mean, it would grow back the same color.
Just shave every time it starts growing back?
Have you ever seen a knoll shaved?
No.
No, but I want to.
I don't.
No, with a fucking little lion cut.
Little poof ball on his tail.
Oh, I gotta build an NPC now.
Go to the
hey,
Knoll salon.
Is it rude to ask you, did something happen, or is that like a birthmark or something?
It's just
And
the
if
way
it's rude,
that
you can.
It's just the way that my fur grew in.
Ah, cool. I've got something like that on my butt, but you can't see it.
That's a much more appropriate place for something. I can't really hide this.
So you're a butt face.
They don't call me dirty butt.
I've been called a butt face, that's for sure.
Does yours grow hair, Sliver?
His butt?
The mark on his butt.
I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
Then how do you know it's there?
I stick my hand back down there. I don't think so.
It's right in the middle of the bar, hand down the back of his pants. Would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel?
No. Oh no.
I hate it here.
The cursed mall.
I quit.
I'm gonna make a stealth check to slink out of this bar unseen and unnoticed by my companions and disappear into the night.
Fair enough. So otherwise the night passes uneventfully. You get a full long rest and are able to get on the road for your final day of travel to Whitestone. You travel through, there's a pretty dense forest that this road goes through. You see lots of sign of game and whatnot that cross through this region. No real signs of trouble and whatnot. And as you break past the edge of the forest, you are looking up at the city of Whitestone. It's quite majestic from this viewpoint. However, it looks like there's some sort of massive storm isolated somehow right over the city.
That doesn't look normal. Well, maybe it does. I guess I don't know.
It seems unusual. I guess I don't know what magic cliffs really do to a local ecosystem, but
I rolled a 16 for a nature check. Does that seem normal?
It definitely doesn't seem normal. It seems far too localized, but you probably have to get closer to really assess what's going on.
Strange.
Is it just over the city?
I have a funny feeling we're going to find out.
Are we gonna have to wait till it stops storming to bury these two? Or can we just like hand them off?
To whom?
Well, I don't even know who we're supposed to bury these people with anymore. Like, Tarlin's got a religious crisis right before he died. Do we give him to the Dawn Father? Do we give him to the Moonweaver? Who knows?
I believe we give him to his parents.
Don't we have instructions
Oh
someplace?
yeah, his parents are alive. What's that like?
Couldn't tell you.
It goes to figure the one character whose parents are alive is the one that dies, and you have to go talk to them.
Wait a minute.
Two.
Both of Ashrina's parents are alive.
That's
We don't
true.
know about my dad technically.
That's true.
We did leave him in prison.
Last time we saw him, he was alive. And Sliver's parents are technically still alive too. We just don't really know that or them.
So I assume you are making your way closer to Whitestone, yes?
Yes.
Well, we've gone 4 3/4 days to get here. It kind of seems like a pain in the ass to turn around, doesn't it?
Oh, it's thundering. Gotta go.
Yeah,
home.
no, fuck this. Fuck
He went to
Colin's last
Florida and
wishes.
it's raining.
Yeah, no, we're putting him under the tree. If his parents want him, they can come get him.
So as you get closer, it starts to become clear that there is definitely something unnatural happening here in Whitestone.
Oh,
That looks
my.
really bad.
Yeah.
That's worse than I thought.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Maybe we'll just like leave
It's a
the
good place to
caskets on the
end.
side of the road with a
Yeah, no,
sign.
honestly, the 4.5 day trip back not seeming so much of a pain in the ass now, guys. No, that's good. That's awesome. You have a date to play in what was it? Turst Fields. Yep. I think we're wandering troubadours now.
Imagine
happens
we
when
just
You go
retire.
straight up.
All right, everybody. This
Fuck this
was
shit up.
episode 29 of Finding Purchase. We are Dicey Decisions. Join us again next Friday for our 30th episode as we
Woohoo!
figure out what's exactly going on here in Whitestone.
Oh,
What's
boy.
he?
TPK. TPK. TPK.
All right, everybody. Have a good week.
Man, Ashrina's gotten very
Bye.
nihilistic now that Starling's gone. Just kill us
Shrina's-
all!
Shrina's going through some things, okay? She needs a therapist.
Good night, y'all. I cast